Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome on back to a brand new Minecraft video. Today it is, of course, a brand spanking new episode of Pixelmon. Now, for those of you that have been watching my channel for a little while now, you know that I've been working on two main series of Pixelmon. I was doing Blitz Pixelmon, which was my single-player Pixelmon series, and then I was doing also co-op Pixelmon with a friend of mine, with a buddy of mine, Gamer, aka Dean. So, the co-op series is definitely going to continue, and that is something that I am very much still looking forward to working on, and will continue working on for the foreseeable future. Again, we have a lot of fun doing that series, so I do not... What? Sorry, just a sec. What the? Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. But my Blitz Pixelmon series, I don't know why, when I was upgrading to the new version of Pixelmon, I tried to access a PC, like you know how they have the PC computers in the game where you could check out your boxes and stuff, and my save file got corrupted. And it was very, very frustrating, and that's the reason why there hasn't been an episode in such a long period of time. Was because I was trying to sort out the technical issues with that side of things. I was trying to figure out, wait, okay, how could I get around this issue, and how could I get my save file back? Because we had some really cool Pokemon caught and things like that, and I was really, really happy about it. But, you know what? There's no point about crying about, I guess, spoiled milk, or however that old saying goes. So what I've decided is simply start a brand new save file. I've created a little house for us this time around. I've actually scouted an area that had a Pokemon Center not too far away, and this is actually a pretty cool one too, even though we have this ginormous ravine here, which is kind of freaky. But we have this absolutely fantastic little Pokemon Center over here. It's located in the woods, and it looks great. And I've built this house here, which I'm very, very proud of. I think that it was a really simple design, but I also really like the way that it turned out. Now, over here, over here was the idea behind this was, of course, to have a app. Oh, okay, they're gone. Haha, nice. We got some blaze powder from those Magmars. So I guess some Magmars spawned over here. Ooh, look at that. All these already spawned into apricorns. That's lovely. So, of course, I've lost everything that I've collected and everything like that. So, I felt like it would be unfair for us to begin all the way from the beginning. Plus, it would be somewhat boring to watch everything from the very, very start. So, what I've done is, as you can see, set some basic things already. Where did the red ones go? Oh, whoops. Forgot to put on my outfit. My beautiful white outfit. Where did our red... Oh, they're up there. I just saw them all the way up there. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. We're going to need some cobblestone or something. So let's head over here, I believe. Whoops, nope. Is it Pokeball materials? Yeah. That should be enough. So this is going to be our apricorn farm where we obviously cook our Pokeballs and such. So that's the idea behind this. I guess I'm going to go ahead and just build that out. And there we go. We've reached our awesome apricorn. Where did the second one go? Oh, of course, it had to fly all the way outside. Ay, carambas. Okay, but obviously, this means that we don't have to start all the way from the beginning, and it keeps our challenge level still evident and still pretty high, because we don't have everything. There's still plenty of things that we need to work on. So I think that overall this will lead to good results indeed. So I believe these are our blue ones here. So I guess I'll just continue planting here. Then we have our pink one, and our black one, and the white ones were over here, right? So basically the idea behind what I want to do with the apricorns is every time that we get one is we'll plant one and we'll take one for a Pokeball. So that this way we're kind of constantly recycling and reusing things. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and set up all of our furnaces here. We've got an 8 furnace system, I believe. Or at least I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 9 furnace system. That's even better. Oh, I've also built up a little bedroom area here. I don't know why I put double doors on it now that I think about it. I also like the design here, where basically what I did was I went with glass panels, and then after that I put some carpet on it, and I think that that looks cool. Of course, it wouldn't be too cool if it rained, because then in a real world situation, there would be just water dripping in, and it's not very practical, is it? But, of course, as you can see, I've also set up a little bit of a inventory control system. Whoops, sorry, just a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to answer the front door. My apologies. But as I was saying, we've got an inventory management system here. So, of course, as you can see, general resources, TMs and HMs, Pokeball materials, which actually, let's go ahead and smelt all that iron. I've got some goodies like iron sword. We're actually going to need, obviously, what is it called? An axe, and more importantly, even a hammer. That'll be the most important thing that we will need for certain. Okay, so for the time being, let's go ahead and also heal our Pokemon. I forgot to talk about the Pokemon that I've chosen. So as far as the Pokemon that I've chosen is, obviously, if you've been paying attention, you would have already seen him. And that is, of course, the one and only Tepig. I just felt like Tepig is one of the more underrated starters. I feel like him and Chikorita are kind of the ones that would be picked least often from me just taking a look at some walkthroughs on YouTube and such. I've noticed that not a lot of people choose Tepig, so I was like, you know what, I really would like to pick a Pokemon that is not chosen very often just to keep things fresh, and I do like Tepig. I think he's a fantastic Pokemon, and so I'm very much looking forward to our adventure using Tepig here. Okay, so you know what, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and actually punch some wood, which is going to be awesome, because we're going to use that wood to, of course, then build up some sticks, some planks, and some other goodies that we're going to need. Or, I should have said that in a different order. Some planks, some sticks. Did you see that? As I was about to dig through that block by mistake, I pressed the right-click button and put a block in by mistake. Ay, carambas. Only I would manage to pull that off. Okay. So, and I don't mean like it's difficult to pull off. I mean that I always am so clever with my technique that I'm like, oh, let me just do this, because why not? And of course, this is one of the greatest mysteries of Minecraft ever, as to why is it that when you punch a tree, you can break it. You gotta be pretty gosh darn strong, like Bruce Lee level strong. And, well, I guess we are that strong. Then technically, again, I'm using a new skin, which is, of course, the Blitzbot skin, or the Blitzwinger skin. And, by the way, what I want to do is a lot of you... Ooh, look at that, there's a Caterpie. Whoa! Okay, these are all perfect Pokemon for us to battle, because they're not too high of a level, actually. Huh. Okay. You know what? Let me just carefully position a couple blocks of wood. I'd like to battle you guys. Can I battle any of you? What does Blaze Powder do? Can you set it down? Huh, okay. There's a Weedle. Weedle! Nope, those guys don't want to battle. Are these guys still battling? Yeah, this is probably going to be a long one, isn't it? Because usually battling against a Weedle or a Kakuna, when they use Hardened, who knows what I'm talking about. Oh, those are some of the most infuriating battles in Pokemon ever. I remember those battles in the game. Whenever you battled a Metapod or a Kakuna that would use Hardened on you, and you'll just be like, oh my god, and you only have Tackle, let's say, still. Oh my goodness, it's the most infuriating. Ooh, there's a Metapod. Speaking of Metapods, here is one right here. Come on, Tepig! Tepig! Yeah, sweet. And by the way, of course, you will notice that the skins, the style of skins and everything is way, way, way nicer now. They are way more detailed and such, and I'm very much looking forward to more and more updates. Oh, we got the Fence Girl. Speaking of defensive moves that are helpful, I guess, right? Look at this. I just realized that we have plenty of sugarcane in front of our house. We can go ahead and grab that. Why not? And in fact, in order to keep it growing, I'm going to replant it out so that all these stalks grow. Okay, so for the time being, let's head back inside. And one thing that I've just realized that I did not build whatsoever, and I should have, was a crafting table, of course. Silly me. Or at least I should have taken it when I was using creative mode. So, let's see. Oh, we could put our crafting bench right here in this corner. This will be our crafting bench corner! Because that's something special. Okay, so let me grab that. Whoops, come on. There we go. So that's enough sticks for now. Now, let's see. I think we're going to need an axe, right? We're going to need hammers for sure. And we're going to need an anvil. So, a couple of kind of key things that we need to assemble still. Okay, so we've got about 50 pieces of iron here, which is quite lovely. And that certainly can get us started on a good track. So, we're going to go ahead and assemble our axe first. Then, what was I going to say? Oh, hammer, right? So, let's, whoops. I'm going to double down on the hammers, actually, because I know that we're going to need more than one, for sure. In fact, we're going to need more than two. We're going to need probably somewhere in the vicinity of tens, I don't want to say hundreds, but probably in the tens for sure. Multiple tens, 100%. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten that, I can't recall 100% whether or not the anvil is built. No, that's a chest. Wow, why can't I recall how the anvil is assembled? Is it just like this? No. That's iron bars. Maybe it was like this? Yeah, alright, sweet. I wasn't too sure. I was like, I think that's how it's built. So we'll put our anvil down here. Now, we're gonna need some, of course, plates. There they are. There are our discs, which of course are gonna be very, very useful for Pokeball assembly. So what I'm gonna do is, obviously, for those of you that have never done this before, all you have to do is, once you've got the iron disc ready, then you've got to make it into a Pokeball base. So, Pokemon bottom half, sorry, bottle half. Yeah, because a bottle half makes sense. Alright, so there we are. And basically, you would just rinse and repeat this process over and over again, depending on how many Pokeballs it is that you would like to create. So in our case, I'm going to go ahead and make just... Oh, whoops. Sometimes they fly away like that. I'm going to go ahead and make one more, and then in between episodes, I'll get all the other ones done for certain. Because, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's particularly exciting to look at this. I definitely want to share it, but I don't know if I'm going to be showing them all the time. Alrighty, so, let's see. Oh, nice, got more iron. That's lovely to see. Definitely happy with that. Okay, so let's see. Where is our red apricorn? There it is. Now, we're going to need 3 red apricorns in order to get ourselves to Pokeball situation, so it's gonna take a little while. So in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and travel to the outdoors, to the beautiful outdoors, and try to battle something. I think this Zubat might be a pretty good level. It doesn't seem to be interested in fighting us. Ooh, this Numel, we could battle him, but ideally we would want to battle against something that we can have a type advantage over. You know what? Let's battle the Numel. I think we could put up a interesting battle against him. Come on, Numel! There we are. Okay, so I'm going to use Defense Curl right off the bat, just to make sure that in late game, that'll be something that is handy. So I'm going to use that a couple of times here real quick, just to power ourselves up. He seems to be using Amber on us, which is somewhat strange, and it seems to be working really well, which is sort of shocking. What? Oh my god, he had... Oh, I didn't realize that he had Magnitude attack. Oh man. Yep, that went well. Well, luckily for us, however, we don't need to cheat and type in Poke Heal, which is really awesome. But, on top of that, we also have a really awesome... Ooh, look at these Ladybuzz. Yes, this will be perfect. This will be perfect training for us. Oh, I'm so happy. So excited. It's just a Diglett. He was just cashing out. He's just like, excuse me, could you please move out of the way, sir? I'm trying to get out. And we're like, wait, where's your Pokemon trainer? Just getting around on his own. That Diglett, feisty fella. Alright, so we've got some Ladybuzz here, and they are perfect levels for us to battle, because they're not too high of a level, they're not too low of a level, and there's a Raichu! And there's a Raichu! No, and of course, we've got a type advantage over them, which is very, very handy. Alright, there we are. Very nice, and we've grown to level 14. So that's excellent work indeed. Where did all those other Ladybuzz go? I'm not going to challenge that Raichu quite yet, because I'm just going to get zapped like Ash from the animated series. He'll just be like, Raichu! And we'll be done for. Electrocuted, and it won't be fun. I don't know where all those Ladybuzz went, but there were plenty of them a moment ago. Whoa, there's a Snorlax! Yay! Look at this new skin for Snorlax. How awesome is that? That looks beautiful. Oh, it's so well done! I can't believe I call the Snorlax beautiful, but still, I just think it looks awesome. Alright, so we've got another Ladybug here. So I believe we can defeat her with relative ease, hopefully. So my hope for today's episode is going to be to catch our first party member, or second party member, I should say, after Tepig. Sorry, Tepig, please don't get mad at me. Oh, wow. Okay, looks like we've been confused, so we've hit ourselves in the mode of confusion. Oh. Man, this Ladybug is tough, as you can see. There we are. That was really nice. Alright, fantastic. So, I think I saw another ladybug when we were battling, or maybe that was a different one already. Huh. Well, I can't see her no more. Or him. I'm not sure which gender base it was. Some water down below. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, there's a black apricorn. That's awesome. Because these are rare, and they're really, really handy for, like, ultra balls and great ball. I'm sorry, no, not great balls. Great balls is blue apricorns and red apricorns, of course. Ooh, is that a Sandslash? Nice. Look at that. You see? The Sandslash looks way cooler as well. It's so awesome, man. I really love the redesigns. They look fantastic. And they're only getting better and better, which is obviously the great positive side of things on this. Okay, so for the time being, let me head this way and head back to base because I believe that our red apricorn, the other one, should have sprouted by now, which means that we should be able to make some pokeballs. Oh, it hasn't yet. Interesting. Okay, well, I do have another black apricorn that I can plant. Now, it would be nice to find some bones, because, of course, if we find bones, we can then use those for... sorry, what is it called? For cooking... sorry, not cooking. For growing our apricorn trees far quicker, which would be quite lovely. I could make a great ball, I guess. That's definitely a possibility for us. We could go ahead and do that. Whoa, look at that. We got so much iron. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, so I think all these are empty now. So let's go ahead and set this red one to cook. I think I'm going to stick with the Pokeballs for now, just because I know that it's going to be very, very valuable. So for now, I think we'll stick with the Pokeballs, but I can definitely change my mind at any point. Whoa! This apricorn! It's been hunted by a Ghastly or Hunter or Gengar, one of those. Alright, so let's go ahead and cook those up for now. We've got a really nice system going on over there. I'm definitely happy with the way that's turning out. And we're going to go ahead and put away some of our cooked ones over here. I'm going to keep the red ones for now, because I know that those are the ones that I want to actually use. Because again, the main reason why I want to cook the red ones first is because I know that the red ones are going to give us a couple of Pokeballs. Yeah, it's going to give us a couple of Pokeballs, because that's a word. This is something that we really need to work... Whoa, I feel bad for those Magikarps. Look at that. Poor Magikarps. Look at them. They're like, please help me. This water, it's tricked me. You know what? Let's make sure that this doesn't happen to any other Magikarp. No! Well, actually, wait. This might help them. Because this might make the water go over to them, right? Wait. We might be able to help them. We might be able to fill up this entire place full of water and resolve the problem at hand. There we are. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, there you go, guys. Is the water hitting? No, not yet. One of the Magikarp seems to be fine, I think. I don't see the other one. Yeah, I think the other one... So there's only one that's still in trouble. So I'm going to try to help him out by extending the platform outwards, like so. And I think now, our good buddy old pal... Yep, there we go. He has swum away, I believe. I hope. Swam away. That's nice sentence structuring there, Blitzwinger. Okay, I think I just heard a Charbuk, which means Arbok. I don't see an Arbok, but I heard an Arbok. Must be somewhere behind the building here. Okay. Ooh, there's a Kadabra and a Plusle. I kind of want to battle this Abra here. Whoa, doesn't look like it wants to battle me, though. It's like, I'm getting out of here. Teleport! Doo-doo-dum! Teleport! Doo-doo-dum! I don't know why that's the voice, the sound effect that I've made for teleporting, but nonetheless, it is. Ooh, okay. Oh, I got excited. I thought that one reset already so quickly. Let's see. So we've got a Voltrobe. Can't really battle. Ooh, there's a trainer. If he's... Ooh, nice. That's actually a really good level for us. That's not too good that I'm a little under-leveled, but hopefully we'll be able to win this one. Okay, so we're going to use Ember over and over again, basically, against this Ekans. Come on, Ekans. Oh, man. This is going to be tough, because we haven't even defeated one Pokemon yet. And, oh, and we've got poisoned, too. Ooh, Flame Charge. That's going to be very, very helpful. I think Odor Sloth is good if we wanted to catch, obviously, a Ghastly or something, but I think I'm going to get rid of it for now. And hopefully that will lead to positive effects. Oh, my gosh. We're going to lose just because of Toxic. You see, I mean, yeah, you see, the Toxic is what hurt it. It's what's hurting us. Yeah. Oh, the poison, sorry. Oh, that stinks. We were so close, too. And I was really excited because I thought that we would get an evolution going. But unfortunately, just a little bit, not quite enough work done there by yours truly. Alrighty, so that being said, let's head back home. Well, actually, first we'll do a little stop at the Pokemon Center to heal our Tepig up. Come on, heal, 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 yeah! And of course, with the new versions of Pixelmon, they've always added, if not new skins and features, which usually they do with practically every update, that's been the case, but they also add new Pokemon, which is very, very cool and awesome. In fact, I've even heard a rumor that they might be doing some shiny Pokemon soon, which sounds just awesome, so I can't wait for that. It's going to be quite cool. Alright, there we are. There are red apricorns, just what we needed. And one of them got flung over here, didn't it? I need to put a little ladder over here because of how many times I'm going to have to go around. Hi, caramba. I shouldn't have planted the apricorn trees over there in the corner. But tearing them down at this point would be very, very costly, of course, to us. Okay, so I believe we have some apricorns cooking here. Sweet, we indeed do. Okay, we are almost ready to rock. Now, actually, with the additional red apricorn that we've collected, we're going to be able to make a great ball, which is quite lovely. Ooh, nice. Look at all these black apricorns we've got. We're going to use those for Ultra Ball galore. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. So, I'm going to continue setting these guys down. I'm going to double down on these just because I just want to see a lot more of these, obviously, grow out. All right, so that's lovely. There we are for now. Whoops. Oh, wait. I forgot. First stop is at the crafting table, where we make the Pokeball disc. Then, of course... Oh, sorry, it's not even 3. It's 5. I always forget that it's 5 instead of 3. For some reason, I always think that it gives you only 3 Pokeballs, but it actually gives you 5, which is quite awesome. Oh, sorry, no, it gives you 5 lids. So, is it 5 Pokeballs when you make it? I think it's 3 Pokeballs every time you make it, no? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and find out. Oh, I forgot one more piece of information. One more piece of information. We're going to need, of course, some buttons. And in order to make buttons, we need to smelt some cobblestone. So we're going to wait for that for just a moment. And then we're going to get our Pokeball on. Our very first Pokeball created, which is going to be awesome. Well, in this game mode, of course. Almost there. There we go. Sweet. So I'm going to let the rest of those cook for now, because we're definitely going to need plenty of those. That's probably not even going to be enough for the rest of our adventure. But here we go. All right, so it doesn't make 1 Pokeball, but you get 5 Pokeballs, technically speaking, from 1 plate or from 1 disc, which is really awesome. All right, so there we are. Look at that. That's awesome. I kind of want to see what we look like with the Pokeball. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and battle something, shall we? There's a trainer going crazy over there. I saw him just a moment ago. But I want to instead find a Pokemon that I would be interested in catching, actually. And a water type would be quite lovely. I don't really see it, like, Magikarp would be kind of cool because, of course, we could get a Gyarados again. And this guy's pretty close to level 20. What level is that Magikarp over there? What level are you, dude? I just want to see what level you are. Oh, this guy's level 13. So that one would be a far better catch. Oh, man. I don't know. Do we want to catch a Magikarp? I guess we do. Because we had a Magikarp and we never got to use it. Just because the save file got corrupted. Oh, that's a level 10. Okay, where's that level 18 Magikarp? I think it's this one right here. Whoa, look at that. Level 31 Goldeen. Man, that's quite a powerful Pokemon right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use Amber, even though it's not particularly smart. I'm going to use Flame Charge, and I think that might knock it out. Oh, no. Okay. That's actually good. Tackle. See how much that does. Oh, nice. Do I want to go for another tackle? I guess I do. One more tackle. Now, I think it's burnt, which makes me nervous. Okay, here we go, guys. Fingers crossed. We might catch a Magikarp, which of course would mean that after that, we could evolve it to a Gyarados very, very, very shortly. Come on, fingers crossed, please. Our first attempt. No! Magikarp! Why would you not want to join our team, my friend? Well, I guess we're going to just have to take you down and level up our Tepig. So unfortunately, we haven't evolved Typig quite yet, but we're very, very close. Whoa, is that a Flygon? Oh, not Flygon. Vibrava, I think it's called. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Alrighty, you know what, guys? Since we're getting to the 25-minute mark, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode of Minecraft Pixelmon. Oh my god. I almost jumped ahead. Why are there so many ravines around our house? This is somewhat bizarre. This is somewhat strange and scary, I have to admit. But of course, I hope you guys enjoyed the very first episode of the return of Minecraft Pixelmon. Of course, if you did, please smash that like button. Don't forget to share the videos with your family and friends. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you guys so very much for liking the videos and commenting on the videos as well. Of course, if you have any tips or tricks that you would like to share with me, definitely use the comment section below to let me know. And of course, guys, I will catch you folks laters. Have a fan-flippin'-tastic a day. And I'll see you laters. Alligators. Bye-bye, guys.